2, and go.
Well, I just feel very blessed and excited to share this journey of discovery and self-empowerment with you, and very, very proud to be the Home Biz Ninja. I have an engineering and real estate background, so I've always been curious as to why some people succeed and some people fail when everything you need for success is already in you. In our real estate business, over the past 25 years, we've had 19-year-olds, single parents with 3 children and 3 jobs, bankruptcy, jail income, million-dollar buyers. In our marketing business, we've had 22-year-olds at the top of our company, healthy people, ill people, men, women, educated, illiterate, married, single, black, white, Asian, every race and nationality and religion and socioeconomic group possible are at the top of our company. And that's in every company. And also, as a serious Bible student, I know that unequivocally that we've all been created with greatness. In fact, my personal slogan is, if a mind can think it, a mind can solve it. So, guess what? We have cracked the code and can guarantee your success in a home-based business. Now, this session will focus on home-based business owners and direct sales or multi-level marketing. But even if you have not started a business, you can still use this information for instructions to help you hit the ground running. Personally, I love the direct sales industry. I've done Tupperware and Amway and Stanley and Home Interior, and even went to Europe to build a team. So I'm very thankful for those experiences because it helped me grow, become bulletproof, learn, help others, and just kind of grow from within. I've been trained by some of the most powerful leaders in the industry, including Zig Ziglar, Les Brown, Tony Robbins, Dr. Dennis Kimbrough, Darren Hardy. It's been a fantastic journey. In fact, when I compare the education and training that I have received through engineering and graduate school with the MBA, I spent a lot of time and money in that arena, right? But the leadership and the personal growth and the team building skills that I have learned as a student in this industry cannot touch that. So I'm very, very serious about your success because this industry offers unlimited income, lifestyle choices, time freedom, and it pays very well, second only to professional sports. But it has an extremely high fallout rate. So we have cracked the code. We can guarantee your success and help you build a powerful home-based business. And we're going to talk about why that's important. I mean, if everybody's working, who's stabilizing the family? Who's stabilizing the children? Home-based businesses are an important part of our economy, and there's a lot of money exchanging hands in home-based businesses. So we're going to talk about how direct sales works. We're going to compare a traditional and a franchise business with a network marketing business. I'm going to give you some advantages of network marketing. We're going to talk about business ownership versus employee mindset skills that it takes to succeed in this industry. And I'm going to shock you with the top 25 reasons, well, some of them, for failure in this industry, and you will be shocked. But most importantly, you are my VIP, you're my guest, and this is all about you. So if you're ready to hear more and be the first to receive my free sample success guide, please text VIP to 256-964-3031. That's VIP to 256-964-3031. Now, most of us have bought something from friends and family members in the industry, and so we're very familiar with the medium of exchange. The only difference in this industry is that we go directly to the consumer, so we just cut out that middle layer of overhead with business ownership and employees and taxes and building, and we go directly through relationship marketing. But if you start a traditional real estate business like I did, or if you pay thousands of dollars for a franchise business, you would expect to be trained, and you would be expected to have the self-motivation, a strong work ethic, and other strong character traits to succeed in your business, right? Well, the requirements for you to operate a successful home-based business are exactly the same. So let's examine a traditional franchise business versus a network marketing business. First of all three of them have the motive to make a profit. The purpose of a business is to make a profit, right? They will require a financial investment with no guarantee of success. You will have to develop and master skills in business, leadership, product knowledge, marketing, sales, goal setting, customer service, management, accounting, team building. And all three of them allow you to share it with others. They have strong tax advantages. They require you to work your business consistently. You wouldn't open a franchise and come up one day and then not be there the next day, right? Then all three of you allow you to start part-time and work your business and determine your income goals. But they all require you to be self-motivated to achieve your goals. So the bottom line with all three business models, whether it be a franchise business, a traditional business, or a network marketing business, is that you are self-employed, you are your own boss, you are the CEO, CFO, and COO of you incorporated. Now here's some advantages of a network marketing business as compared to a traditional or franchise business. I'm going to give you a few of them, but if you want the complete list, go ahead and text VIP to 256-964-3031. 256-964-3031. Number one is you can work part-time and replace your income. And I love the beauty of part-time with the home-based business because you don't have to risk quitting your job and not being able to pay your operating expenses for you to take care of your family. You don't want to destabilize your family when you start a home-based business. The goal is to replace that income in style so that you can do that. And starting part-time allows you to do that with very low risk. You're in business for yourself and not by yourself. It has some of the best training programs that I've seen, and the support is phenomenal. A lot different than what I received in corporate America. The startup costs are low. When you talk about 65 to 1.4 million for a traditional business, and you talk about maybe 200 to 2,000 for a home-based business, the startup costs are low. So very low risk to business entry, which is a good thing. But you can also receive the personal growth, unlimited compensation. You can pass your business on to your children's children. You're recognized and rewarded for your success. It fosters a lot of creativity, and it unleashes entrepreneurial ambition. That is very, very powerful when you think about what type of business you want to start. I really think that you should seriously consider cutting your teeth in this industry. You can go as far as you choose to go, and we're going to help you do that. So congratulations on your decision to step out of your fear and comfort zone and into business ownership. You are your own boss. You may hire employees to work for you, but now you have to think like an employer that you are. You are the CEO, CFO, and CEO of your own business. So let's talk about some employee versus business ownership skills. First of all, as an employee, you are conditioned in most cases for a long time to someone else telling you what to do, when to do, where to do, how to do it. You got your bosses, your spouses, you got the government, you got teachers. Our whole paradigm is conditioned for us to be other employed as opposed to being self-employed. You can develop a very strong employee mindset, and you've got to make that shift when you go into business ownership. You have built-in accountability systems with rewards and consequences that we call pay raises or pink slips. So you work hard enough to keep from getting fired. You're very self-motivated to do a good job, which you should do, but there's no business ownership. You don't own that job. You don't own that cubicle. You cannot pass it on to your children. So it's very important that you develop a different set of skills. So you choose direct sales, and you go to the presentation, you're excited, but now all of a sudden, you're your own business owner. You don't have a boss telling you what to do, when to do, how to do it. You're responsible for your own self-management, self-motivation, and for your success. But you have no idea what it takes to succeed. It's new, it's scary, it's risky, but it's exciting. Then your friends say, you did what? You did what? One of those things? And so you listen to your broke thinking friends who've never done anything more than get off the couch. And they probably needed help doing that. So the biggest challenge to your success will be your self-belief. I promise you. If you believe in yourself, if you have a desire to win, everything else that you need for success is already in you. The other part of change is that it's more comfortable not to change. So the fear, self-doubt, anxiety, commitment, and responsibility of a new venture can be very overwhelming. It's so easy to quit, the investment is very low, so you just never get started. This is how 80% of the people in this industry think and act. That is why it has a tremendously high fallout rate, because most people do not have the proper combination of business and character skills that it takes to succeed in this industry. But we have cracked the code, and you will not be a statistic. If you're excited and ready to continue, please text VIP to 256-964-3031, because it's getting ready to get, as we say, gooder and gooder. All right. So I told you that through prayer, meditation, and experience, we've cracked the code, and we can guarantee your success. Now, here are some of the top 25 reasons that home-based business owners fail. This industry does have a tremendously high fallout rate, and I'm really thankful that through the Word of God and just through these experiences, we've been able to crack the code. The number one reason for home-based business failure is lack of a strong desire to succeed. This business requires a combination of skill and will. You can be the best accountant, best teacher, or whatever, and if you do not have the desire to apply yourself, it does not matter. You must have skill and will. Then you have to have belief. Low self-belief won't work in this industry. You must believe that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. This is a very spiritually based guide that's going to help you in your business, because the Word of God is the most powerful strategic plan for human development ever written. Your confidence, fear of rejection, you will be told no. I've been hung up on, cussed out, talked about. I spell no K and no W, because when I had my experiences, they weren't there to pay my bills. So you have to have a different psychology, but you can expect to be told no, but you don't take that personally. You want coffee? No. You want coffee? Yes. I'm simply asking you a question. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, great. The character skill of self-discipline and self-motivation, business ownership mindset, how to operate a successful small business. These are all areas that you must master in your business. Excuse me. I'm going to have to call you back. I'm recording. All right, bye. The company, let's talk about some company skills. The company does not deliver its promise. The product or service is not in demand. The company is not ethical or has bad leadership. Those are all external skills or external traits tied to the company. But let's look at what's tied to you. You expect to get rich quickly. That will not happen. You have to earn your rite of passage. You have to think long term. This is long-term thinking. It's a 2 to 5 year game plan, just like any other career, associate degree, BS degree. It's 2 to 5 years, because you've got to get yourself ready. You've got to build yourself and build your team, and then you duplicate yourself. You've got to have continuous preparation, which we call personal growth. You've got to be willing to invest time and money in yourself. That was a big one for me when I left the government. They were always paying for my trips. I'm like, I got to pay for my own training and conventions. Yes, you do. It's your business, and where you put your time and money, that's where you pay attention. You pay your time, you pay your money, you pay attention. You have to understand the industry of direct sales. In direct sales, you go directly to the person through relationship marketing. So They're not spending millions of dollars on traditional advertising and internet and TV marketing. They're using you to go directly to share their product or service, so you have to be trained on how to present it. You're not a professional salesperson, so you just go to your warm market with relationship marketing. But the better you are at that, the higher return you will get through your business. Lack of consistent activity, maybe you don't have emotional support, you need some team building skills. These are all areas that you can grow dynamically in a very good direct sales environment. I hope you like that guide so far, but please pay attention because this is one of the most important parts that I want to share with you. When you examine the top 25 reasons that people fail in a home-based business, only about 5 of them are tied to the company. The other 20 are tied directly to you. They're tied to your belief, your character, your desire, your work ethic, your self-management, and your why. All of those are internal factors that you can control. Isn't that wonderful? Now, I've seen people jump from one business to another. The company didn't do this, the company didn't do that. But they really never look inside and figure out what they need to do to succeed. So we have cracked the code, and we'll give you the combination of business and character skills that will guarantee your success. And this information will spill over to every aspect of your life. When you look at the success in this industry, and you've seen them cross the stage or on television or whatever, you see 22-year-olds and every success imaginable. And why is it that you don't see yourself there? What is the difference between them and you? The difference is belief, action, desire, what I call the MAD factor, mindset, motivation, ambition, and desire. You must agree that for the most part, this industry provides a level playing field. And the number one reason is that everybody has the same exact compensation, training, and marketing plan. Everybody has the same plan, and they all start from the same point. So why do some people succeed and some people fail? You have to own that. The answer is within you and your self-development journey that we call personal growth. And I went through that myself. For about 20 years, I had to earn my rite of passage, and so does everybody else. My why is pretty simple. I've always been a pretty diligent Bible student with strong faith in God. I was very, very inspired by how abundantly God blessed those servant leaders who manifested unwavering faith. The Old Testament creation stories of Abraham, Joshua and his courage, and all that they did. I mean, the children of Israel didn't bring sledgehammers to the walls of Jericho. Joshua said, march and shout, and the walls will come tumbling down, and they did. So when you look at that New Testament history, and then you combine it with, Old Testament history, then you combine it with New Testament history in lessons such as the power of belief. Mark says in Mark 9:23, Jesus said unto him, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believes. So based on this, I am unequivocally convinced that the Word of God documents the most powerful strategic plan for human development ever written. And this should be no surprise to us. So this spirit of hope and optimism, it fuels my entrepreneurial ambition and my desire to fulfill my purpose. And I know that we all have that entrepreneurial ambition, purpose in us from creation. Plus, I was just sick and tired of seeing so many generations start from scratch. When God set wealth in order at creation and already died for our physical, emotional, spiritual, and financial freedom. So he blessed me to develop my universal characteristics of success, and they have transformed lives, and they will yours too. Once you read them and realize who you are and who you are going to explode with success from the inside out. And I'm going to provide you a sample of that. But you've got to text VIP to 256-964-3031 to receive this information. These principles helped me significantly as a GS-13 engineer. I had a cornea transplant with the U.S. federal government, and I was put on leave without pay for 2 years. And I really thought I owned my job, but I did not. I had the health insurance for my husband and my daughters, and I'm just really thankful that we had already started our plan B, C, D, and E, which I think is an emergency for everybody to have a plan B, C, D, and E. But it was a very, very, very scary experience for us. And I'm just really thankful that we diversified. We still have our real estate company, and I've also chosen to build generational wealth in a networked environment because I think that the law of numbers and being able to help with the success of others, that leverage is very powerful in this industry, and I like that. Plus, in real estate, I would hire agents, train my competition, they go work for somebody else, so we have tightened that up to our home-based real estate office, and we're building independent wealth in a network environment. God has really blessed us to have a desire to help anyone who wants it to overcome any challenges and fears that they have and succeed in their home-based business. And that's why I'm fighting for your success and very happy to be the home-based ninja. When you understand these characteristics, you will understand the type of servant leaders that you want to attract in your business. And really, you will attract who you become. You should be well paid to work within your purpose. So here we go. I'm going to give you a sample of them. But if you want the complete guide, please text VIP to 256-964-3031. Here are some of my universal characteristics of success. Strong personal belief system, tough mental mindset, product knowledge, perseverance, persistence, focus, positive attitude, open-minded, great work ethic, enthusiasm, sharing with friends, self-determination, self-confidence, self-motivation, self-discipline, love of God, self, and others, never quit mentality, don't care attitude, commitment, strong intestinal fortitude, superior mindset, integrity. They're all in you. Everything you need for success is already in you. Isn't that exciting? You don't have to ask anybody. The fact that you're here and God breathed into you the breath of life and created you in His image means that you have everything you need for success. You can run your home-based business. You can command the business and character skills that you need to succeed. You just got to grow through these areas. And by recognizing them, being able to assess yourself in these areas, then of course you're going to have a jump start to it, right? You'll be able to jump start your own success, but also people in your family, people that want to come into your business, anybody that's in your life, you can help them develop themselves too. We have developed an assessment guide that goes through some of the critical areas that you need to succeed in your business, and you get to grade yourself in several different areas. So we are very, very excited to be able to share this information with you and just help you explode your success. So repeat after me. Everything I need for success is already in me. Say it like you mean it. Everything I need for success is already in me. So the key to your success is to fortify your why and transition your skills, your habits, and your thinking so that you're not outer managed but inner driven. It's hard work. It really is. The only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. It's hard work. That's why the bottom is so crowded, and that's why there's such high failure rate. People don't want to do the work on themselves. We've given away so much power, now we have to go back and reclaim it. Jim Rohn was one of the greatest philosophers of our time in this industry. He said, do not expect it to be easy, choose to be better. Do not expect it to be easy, choose to be better. See, success is 100% in your mirror. It really is. When you talk about self-motivation, the why is the most important driver. The stronger the why, the stronger the obstacles you're willing to overcome to succeed. If your why is not strong enough, any excuse will do. My dog barked. I had to work. I had to go to the flea market. I mean, for every excuse, we have hundreds of thousands of success stories in the industry for people who worked 5 jobs, who were ill, who just had that dogged determination to do it anyway. So if your why is not strong enough, you must own that. Your strength of your why has nothing to do with the company, right? Don't blame the company if you don't finish what you start. That's on you. So when the going gets tough, those without a strong why, they get going. They're already new babes. They're weak in the business. Their self-esteem, self-confidence kind of low. Somebody says boo, they quit. Their friends, they value the opinion of their friends more than they do their own success. And when they have to change and grow and invest in themselves, keep their word, finish what they start, they just quit. That is how 80% of the population thinks and acts. 80%. That is why this industry has a high fallout rate, but it's also why the opportunity to help others is unlimited. So when you take time to work on yourself, because this is a leadership business model, you bought your own multi-million-dollar business, you are the CEO. This is business leadership. You have to go through and grow through the ugly cocoon stage, just like the butterfly does, so that you can become the beautiful butterfly that you were created to be. We cannot expect others to do what we choose not to do. And I've heard all of the blame, excuses, and denial. My downline's not doing anything. I can't get anybody to work. Then I see a lot of people jumping from one company to another, but they're still taking their character traits with them. They're still taking their discipline, their belief, their work ethic with them. So get that right, and everything else will be drawn to you. You must earn your rite of passage. You must expect to be tested. You must expect the no's. And so we are going to continue with this. We have a very powerful guide that will help you through this. You've got to get ready to deal with the masses, and your why must be fortified to do that. You're going to have to deal with grown people who won't keep their word, family and friends who don't believe in you. You have to manage your disappointments and sometimes be willing to stand alone and always keep a positive attitude because that's your choice. So examine your why. And I'd like to hear about that. We're going to have forums set up so you can talk to me about your why, and we can help fortify your why and help get you ready for you to attract the kind of success that you were created to attract. When you're developing your why, you have to really open up your dream board. Unfortunately, a lot of us have stopped dreaming. You know, as kids, we were very open. We always wanted to try new things. In fact, some of the training talked about, you know, all the blind ambition of our younger generations, and then as they get older, their ambition kind of dies, and it's not supposed to be that way. Nobody has the right to deny your why. Your why is personal. It belongs to you. Your why is not about the money, but what you would do with the money. Would you fund a foundation, give back to God, get out of debt, help other people? What is your why? It's not about the time, but what you would do with the time. See, if money was not an issue, what would you do with your life? And that's what you should be doing as a living, is what you would do with your life if money is not an issue. So we're going to get ready for it. But, you know, there are some expectations in this industry that you have to understand in direct sales. For example, if you're a mechanic, you expect to get oily. If you're a doctor, you expect to see some blood. If you are in network marketing and direct sales, you can expect that most people will not finish what they start. They will not finish what they start. Most of them that will start this journey with you will not be with you. And it's very scriptural. Jesus talks about that in the parable of the seeds, Matthew 13, 3-8. Some of them are going to quit. It's going to be snatched away. They're going to have thorny soil. They're going to make all kinds of excuses. But there's some that's going to be entrenched in deeply rooted soil. And you just have to sort through those who want it, because you cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. So I'm going to close with some keys to internalize your why. You have to believe it, see it, taste it, love it, walk it, talk it, dream it, visualize it, claim it, achieve it, and then share it. I'm really, really excited to share this information with you. We have a lot of additional resources that we can provide to you. The assessment is a character assessment. We have an income assessment, a business and accountability assessment, a personality test that you must take so you can know what your dominant personality is and how that can help you grow your team. All of this information is about you. So please, if you want more information and you want to be able to uncrack the code and unleash your personal greatness, please type VIP to 256-964-3031. 256-964-3031. We will send you our sample guide and we will follow up with you to provide additional information. I'm really excited to be the home biz ninja for you and very excited about this opportunity to share with you, and I look forward to a long lifetime and loving relationship.